Hey, Sage. Well, I didn't want people to be waiting, but I see there ain't but one person in here. Because I still ain't made it. Girl, you know how I am about trying to remember how I got somewhere. So I am trying to wing it right now. So y'all just bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me. I know where it is, but I'm trying to get to my destination. Whew. Oh, so we got two people. Oh, you know what? It's raining outside. I see this lady walking. Oh, man. See? So, oh, Lord. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep going this way, honey. But it's raining outside. I saw this lady walking. And it's like, if it was the old days, I'd have been like, well, hey, honey, you need a ride? Oh, man. I still think this ain't the street. Y'all just navigate with me, okay? Oh, I'm supposed to be going. There's a train. I know I'm getting close. I think this say Main Street. Sure is. Hey, Candy K. Candy K. How is y'all doing this morning? Let me tell y'all, your girl. See what happened when you be talking about people shit. Good, bad shit be happening. I won't say it was bad, but hold on, let me take this hood off. I won't say it was bad, but I was up this morning. I'm talking about I had heartburn so bad that um it was like one something, and I was up digging for my medicine, y'all. And the weirdest thing, I couldn't find my medicine. That's weird. Like all the medicine, that was the one that was missing, the famotidine, however, famotidine, whatever, however you pronounce it. I was just like in so much pain, and I was just like, take me now, Lord. But oh Lord, the police. Hold on. What is it? But anyway, I was hurting so bad. Oh, what the freak? That truck coming over here. Y'all see all them police lights? Y'all probably can't. But anyway, child, I got up. It was raining outside. This is just how bad I was hurting. I'm trying to figure out really what could that man have done this early in the morning where you need two police cars after you. But anyway, let me get back on subject. Baby, I got up this morning and I drove to the store. I was like, do y'all have Pepsi? And so it's the little foreign guy. I'm like, sir, I can't understand you had time either. Let me make sure I don't. I'm on the street, y'all, but hold on. Is this it? No, 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 no. Okay. But anyway, I was like, do y'all have some Pepsi? And he said, yeah, back there in the coolers. And I said, no, Pepsi. And he was like, yeah, in the coolers. And I said, no, sir, I want PEPCID. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm lost. Hold on. I'm not lost. I figured it out. I just need to park now. Oh. Baby, they didn't have any. And they don't have their medicine out. They have their medicine behind the counter. And, whew, it's warm in here. They had that medicine. Oh, shit. They had that medicine behind the counter. Oh, Candy, yes, because, honey, when I was eating that fish last night, so remember it was onions and peppers, red and yellow bell peppers. Then it was fish. You know that fish give me heartburn anyway, but I don't know why it had got on me like that. I don't know why. And maybe because I had ate that food so darn fast. I don't know what it was. But they don't have the medicine. Don't have the medicine. Can I get a few more thumbs? They don't have the medicine outside. It's behind the register, behind the door, behind the glass. So I'm standing there looking through the door, trying to figure out what everything say. Cause I was like, oh, I know you ain't gonna. I know you lying. I know you ain't finna tell me I done came all the way to this store and ain't gonna have nothing for this heartburn. I bought me a ginger ale and then I thought about it. When I kept looking, I saw some Rolaids. Baby, hold on. Let's go inside. I've made it to my destination. Maybe a few more people was coming in, but then somebody gonna be like, I didn't get no notification. Hold on. Oh, wait, let me put my hood back on. It's raining. Oh, I got my laptop too, so I can walk. I guess I better walk to the middle. They supposed to stop when I try to cross the street. And that's what the sign say. You're supposed to stop. Nobody stopped for it. Okay. Look like I'm going to be able to sit wherever I want to sit. So get it over here. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I just thought about it. Let me see if I have my card. I'm going to put y'all on mute. Hold on. Oh, I know where my card is at. Can y'all hear me? Sag, are you still here? Hold on. Oh, Kenny, you say you called on. I didn't want to work either. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm muted. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I think I'm just going to get a chai latte. Yeah. So nobody's come. So glazed pumpkin chai apple cider. Hey, how you doing? Um, which one of these are yours?
This was mine?
Yeah.
Mine is raspberry garden milk tea.
Leslie, okay.
Yes. But everybody call me Les.
Okay. um, the scarecrow latte. What's in that?
It's the white chocolate brown sugar and cinnamon on top and chocolate drill.
Is what on top?
Chocolate drill and its flavor is white chocolate and caramel and brown sugar.
It's like it's hot coffee. It's hot though, right?
Yeah, it's a latte.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. And what kind of sandwiches do you have today? Breakfast sandwiches.
We have everything sandwich, which is breakfast sandwich. It's come with croissant with regular sauces and cheese. If you don't like regular sauces, we have turkey sauces or just bacon.
Just bacon. Okay, can I have the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant? Hi, Adrian.
Do you want hot or ice?
Hot.
And do you want with rack milk or almond milk or oat?
I'll try almond.
Anything else?
That'd be all.
That would be $10 or 40.
Do I supposed to put my number in some kind of way?
Yeah, and you just sign up. And have your card.
Oh, okay, after I do it, okay.
Yeah.
Did I?
Is it for you or to go?
Here. I'm gonna sit
I'll
in.
bring the order for you, okay?
Okay. Hold on, let me. I got three. I got three.
I just bring it to you.
Okay, okay, honey. Okay, I'm gonna sit down now. I'm going to sit down now. Okay. I earned my stars. I earned my stars. Okay. So anywho, y'all know what? I just thought about it. I grabbed my thing so I can learn how to use it. But anywho, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I'm kind of warm and I can't take my sweatshirt off because all I got on is a sports bra. But anywho, since there's really not that many people in here, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my little announcement. Today is the special guy's birthday. And I'm like super ecstatic. And hey, Rashonda, I kind of feel selfish because, hey, Triple, Triple, what's so good? So anyway, we at the coffee shop. The view, look. Don't look like I'm out of town. Yes, thank you, thank you. Wife and mommy, what's up? I'm so glad I'm the only person over here in this spot. I think I want to go sit over there, though. Let me show you. I think I want to sit right there. I don't know. So, I need to find where the plug is at. Yeah. So I can log in for work. You look like you in the cabin looking out the window. Okay, period. So I can lie bed on this app because that's the only way you really get the best views. It's like made the best live win. Trips on that view is cute. I know. I'm like, oh look, child, like I'm somewhere. Where have I been? I didn't know you had a special friend. Congratulations. Oh, Candy K, my special friend. It's King. It's his birthday today. That's my special friend on the thumbnail. King is 6 years old today, y'all. And it just made me think back on how that's my first. And that was my first grandson. My first grandchild, I meant. And what's interesting is the fact that, I wasn't like, ooh, grandma. Like, I've never been that way. I've never been that way to where I just feel like, how some women are when their children are grown. And yet my child was grown when she, but anyway, you know how some women are like, I can't wait to be a grandmother, rah, 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 rah. I've never been like that. I'm talking about all the old people in this city must come hang out up here. I'm talking about baby boy can barely step. You hear me? He can barely step, baby. There's a prayer wall, y'all. We're going to do a prayer today before I leave. We're going to pray for King. But anyway, but no. So anywho, I was never that woman that was like, I'm so ready for grandkids. I can't wait till I'm a grand. I was never like that. But when I tell y'all everything happened for a reason and the Lord put you and other things in place for a reason. And it was what was interesting was that King was my mama's blessing. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't at that point yet to where I was like, ooh, a baby is on the way. Like, my daughter's having a baby, I never was, because what, was money 22? 22, 23? 22. And I still was mad, And it's so funny because I remember she was living with me the day she found out. Hold on, y'all, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Wife and mom, you so funny. Oh, excuse me. Well, let me. So anywho, don't look like it's fake. It's a green screen. But anyway, that coffee gonna put a little more right. Hey, wife and mommy, good morning. Oh, okay. You already said, I'm sorry. Did I miss you? I'm sorry, wife and mommy. Roshana say, I have never been like that either, Melissa, but I'm grateful for my one grandchild. That's what keeps me coming to your city. Make sure you let me know when you come back, girl. I know I'm going to be have another place, but I mean, I've been to figure something else out. Or sis. Y'all see what that weather doing out there? But anywho, let me get back to my story. So, oh my gosh, people say that me and King look alike. Let me tell y'all. Baby, me and Imani fought so much when I was pregnant. We just could not deal. We could not deal with each other. And, I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Thank you.
Of course. All right, enjoy that.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna change. This seat is gonna hurt me buttocks. Ooh. Okay. I know we like the view and everything, but I want to sit comfortably. Okay, I want to take my shoes off and everything, y'all. Thank you, wife and mommy. But anywho, so let me take this off. I'm so hot. So anyway, oh, I see a fan right there, but I need one over here. But so okay, so me and Imani, we fought a lot. Maybe that's why you look like me. But I'll never forget. I'm talking about when I tell you like fight, like it's like get my children out of here. We got into it a lot. We really, really did. And but we didn't put hands on each other. Almost. Almost. Because when I tell you her mouth was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Her mouth was ridiculous. You hear me? But anyway. Hold on, let me go clean my hands. Damn, hold on, wait for me. Okay, so y'all just look at the view of my new house here. Yes, blessings upon blessings, right? So anyway, okay. So, so I can't remember exactly how long King was with me. So y'all know that Imani is. Can I get a few more thumbs? Imani, y'all, this sandwich was so good when I came here the last time. This look, these people don't care whoever here today. And where these little nuggets of bacon came from? Child. Thank you, Barbara. My girl look like she in the mountains. Y'all give her a thumbs up, right? But anyway, so what had happened was, I couldn't keep my lipstick on, so I already felt it touch it. But anyway, so Imani's diabetic. Imani developed seizures. Started having seizures when she was pregnant with King, and she was still having them after, even afterwards, because what happens, you have the blood sugar gets elevated. So even while she was pregnant, it was super scary because luckily, luckily Imani was living with us, right? Because that's another thing too. I had always been afraid for her to live by herself because of her blood sugar issues, and so an alarm on it. So when her blood sugar got too low, too high, like Deja could hear it because it take a while for them to regulate her because of the baby. So it was so many times Deja found her on the floor. She done fell out of the bed, or she stuck in the bed, like she was just like lock up, like she paralyzed or something. It was scary. I want to say King was probably about 3, 4 months. She, sorry about that, y'all. So anywho, oh, I'm hot. Why I do that? Cause now something in my eye. So anywho, I think he left when he was about 2 or 3 months, right? And that, cause she had met somebody while she was pregnant. I was like, okay, do your thing. So, and y'all, let me tell y'all what's funny. King had the prettiest big gray eyes, right? Why? The person that Imani met, it was the white guy. And him and King had looked just alike. But I guess he was feeding the baby. I don't know. So anyway, they lived together for a little bit. And then I think she came back. And I think that was at the point that Mama was like, it's my baby. But, it's neither here nor there. We had, that was my experience, my first time. I was actually in the hospital also. That was different. When I tell you, so just to think back on 6 years ago today, Imani was in the hospital, of course, and she's in labor for real because of her situation or whatever. She was in the hospital probably about once a month, to where I think they knew her by name. Like they didn't even have to look up her contact information if there was an emergency or anything like that. I didn't say my grace. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. This was a scarecrow latte. I'm gonna try it. Hold on. That's spicy. Was she able to go full time? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, no. Let me start telling the story. She wasn't able. She didn't carry either one of them full term. Diabetics. They typically have their babies because she's completely insulin dependent. So, I'm gonna break this sandwich because it's like they kind of burnt it up on the sides or something. But anyway, no, she didn't. She carried the second one, I think, a week longer. But I'm gonna tell y'all, It's the scariest thing to watch, right? So everything seemed like everything was going normal, right? And all of a sudden, so she having contractions. I'm trying to get her to feel better. I'm in the room with her, and I'm like, well, maybe if you get on your knees, get on your hands and knees. I seen this on TV. Her water broke. Yeah, her water broke a little bit. So they was like, oh, okay, well, let's check this, let's check that. So you got on all these machines. Well, now all of a sudden it's like this lady come in there, look at something on the little papers, right? She leave out. And when she come back, it's like so many people. So they were saying something about the baby was in distress, so they did something. The baby's heart rate had started dropping when her water broke. So they laid her down. I guess they gave her something. When I tell you, probably like 10, 15 minutes later, the machine started going off. And then they come back in there. I want to tell this story without getting emotional. Okay. Fine. Somebody let me know if y'all still in here now. So in the home, next thing you know, these people come in there and they said, we got to schedule for a C-section. When I tell you, they didn't say schedule. They was like, we have to do a C-section. It's an emergency. This. Like, we got to go. Like, I promise, it was like people just start dropping out the sky. Okay, wait for mommy. So what happened was she is hollering and screaming, and she's like, Mama, don't let them cut me. She is just hollering. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you supposed to be the strong one. And I just was like, what am I going to do? And at the time, oh my gosh, so I step out, because I want to say this is like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Because it was middle of the night. Because I was like, okay. Because when they came in to get her ready, they gave me some little clothes, the little paper clothes to put on, right? And so I stepped out the room, because when I tell you that was such a helpless moment for me to know I can't do anything. I can't save her. She's like, don't let them. She's hollering and screaming. They shoving up a catheter, and she's like, don't let them do it. No, Mama, don't let them do this. Tell them, please don't let them. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And you got my baby is sitting here begging me to help her, and there's nothing I can do. So I step outside, because it's like I got to have my boo-hoo cry moment. So I step outside, I call my friend, and I'm like, oh, So, because at that time, Dusty wasn't living in Valdosta yet. So I was just like on the phone, like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I need to relax. Like, I need to talk to somebody so I can calm down. This. All right. So when they come back, she's just a crying. And the only thing I could tell her is that, baby, they are doing this because it's the best thing for you and the baby. Like, and she was like, but everything's been fine. And this is that. I was like, you gotta go, so boom. When I tell y'all, okay, this is pretty good. It's got a little spice to it though. Hey, Kylie, how you doing? Yes, thank you. Can't give you a few more thumbs. So anyway, hold on, y'all. So now we're in the room. This is okay. Y'all, I had my babies natural. Okay, so the C-section thing was new, and it wasn't something that was scheduled. This was like an emergency situation. So I can't remember what they said had happened to her. I have to ask her. Now that I think, I don't remember. But anyway, y'all, let me keep telling the story. Now they have taken her off, and they tell me, well, hey, just sit right here. Somebody gonna come get you. I'm like, hold up, start the press. And the only thing, when I tell you, it felt like hours. It probably was only about 30 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. But I'm sitting there, and all I keep thinking is, what if somebody forget to come get me? You know what I'm saying? What if somebody forget to come get me? And I walk in there. It was like so surreal. I have never seen this, right? Hold on, why her mama said, I remember finding out that I had to have a C-section. I immediately got nervous thinking something was wrong with my baby and started crying. Child, I did. I was like, honey, I was worried because I didn't know. You know, everything just started happening so fast. Whenever, whatever had happened to her. And they was like, okay, no. And then like all these people just come flying in, typing this and pushing this and putting this and all this stuff happening. And so anyway, now I'm in the room. This was like so different, right? Like you see this little thing draped over her, and she just, you know, and she's just there and just like got these tears coming out of the side of her eyes, but it's like she's not like crying like she was in the room, but it was just like, oh my gosh, like to see all of that, right? So, so then it was just like one of these things to where it happens so fast. So, so you know, we got to record stuff. So I'm trying to take pictures and trying to record, and so she handed me her phone, and I just think this is like so, it's amazing that these doctors have these skill sets to cut a woman's body open, cut her stomach open, and get this baby out of the womb. So, but I'm gonna tell y'all, that's what was even scarier. Okay, I don't like to see blood. I don't like, y'all, when I had a cycle, even sometimes seeing that, it kind of grossed me out. So just imagine me spazzing whenever they would get cuts and all this stuff, right, and start bleeding. So just imagine seeing all of this happening. So I'm like, I can't look. But she wants me to get some pictures. So I'm trying to take pictures over the little thing, right? Oh wow, Rashonda, really? Hi, Brandon 42. So I know, y'all, I'm trying to get some pictures, and I made a mistake and saw that thing put. Oh, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. For some reason, that smell in there, I don't know if that's like burning flesh or something. I just will never forget that smell, and I remember smelling it again when she had the second one. But we talking about King, so it was that smell, and I was just so nervous and I was so scared. And I'm one of these people. There's something that y'all don't know about me. When I get nervous, my legs like shake uncontrollably when I'm like real nervous. So I'm sitting there, and it seemed like my body can't relax. But it was like a lot of things happening, but it seemed like it happened so fast. But all I know is I remember the point that they take the baby out, and you hear the baby cry, right? And then it's like, oh, now we got to take the baby away, right? So you see them, they do this, and then they do such and such and such. And wait a minute, this King didn't cry immediately. King didn't cry immediately. That's what it was. That's when, here we go again, the emotional roller coaster. The baby didn't cry, right? But y'all know it take a little while. But you know, it's her first. I'm just overly emotional about the situation. So I'm sitting there. I'm still sitting in this little chair thing, like a little roller chair, no back, no nothing. sitting next to her, and I'm trying to explain to her what's happening, and she's like, "What's wrong with my baby? What's wrong with my baby?" And I'm like, and it was like, "Just wait, everything's okay," because I was trying to get pictures, and they told me I couldn't come go over there. So finally, they do something, and they get him together. They get him, they get his vitals together, and all this. So they bring the baby over to her, and they just push the baby over there. That's what I don't like. All you do is just get to look at your baby, and at that point, I felt so bad for her because you have just gone through all of this, right? You came in this hospital to push this baby out. Something happens to you, because she had a lot of complications. Something happens, and they're like, "Oh, we're getting ready to have an emergency surgery." And all they do is just let you look at your baby after you don't know what's going on. And I know for her, and I'm trying to keep her calm, but I'm trying to peep around the side like this because y'all know the little curtain thing. And then I'm sitting on it, so I'm trying to look to the side because I can see all these people doing this stuff to the baby. All right. So now I'm like, oh, so they show her the baby. And so she's like, oh, now she's crying again. Oh my gosh, now she's crying again. She crying again. That made me cry again. So it's like, oh my goodness, because she couldn't hold her baby. She's like, "Mommy, I want to hold my baby." And so they working on them. Just all this jigging and shaking and all this stuff. Anybody know what I'm talking about? When I tell you, I went and sat because they was his temperature, somebody's temperature getting up, right? If y'all know what I'm talking about. Because my babies didn't go through this, but he was in this little thing. They allowed me to sit in there with him. When I tell y'all, so she's in recovery. I never left that baby's side. Like, even to the point to where I sat with him until he went to the incubator. Yep, I sat with him. And so what happens is basically by her being insulin dependent, the baby had to, I guess it's kind of like wean the baby off of it. So he was in the incubator and everything. And it was just like, but I'm telling y'all, I sat there. I was so tired. I was so sleepy. I told y'all it was middle of the night. And he's just laying there, and he's just, so it was getting the temperature, yeah, getting the temperature up because it was like this little light, this little heat thing in there because it was hot. But I sat there and I looked at that baby. I never nodded off. I didn't. I sat there. I talked to that baby. I talked to that baby so long. And then when they took him, and then they came and got him, and then that's when they put him in the incubator because I probably was in there about an hour with the baby. And then they took him, and do all this, and then, they can get her to go see the baby and all this stuff. But when I tell you that was an experience within itself, it was, and it's like, when I tell you, I told y'all that me and her, we bumped heads like, couldn't stand each other while she was pregnant. I ain't gonna lie, we just weren't getting along. And because too, y'all have to remember, Imani had been gone since, child, I don't even think I ever told y'all that little fiasco of her running away and coming back, running away, steal the car, all this. But she had been gone, I think, for 3 years. She had been living on her own. Yeah, for like 3 years, a little over 3 years. So she had been gone. And so the day she found out she was pregnant is when she moved to Valdosta, because I was already back in Valdosta. Her and Dusty was still in Alabama. So she moved home. And the thing about it is, this is, I remember explaining this to Deja. Even, when me and her lived together, when I moved here, I told her, I say, it's totally different. When you've been living on your own, and then when you go back home, it's totally different. But me and her, me and Imani, we just clashed a lot. But when I tell you, at that moment, every time she went to the hospital, though, when I tell you every time, because I told y'all she had a lot of complications, and especially with those seizures, that was something new for me too. But every time, she was at the hospital, I was there. When they come into her job, and I'm telling you, they came in her job. I ain't no telling how many times that girl had got rolled out by the ambulance, baby. Yeah, they knew how to address by heart too. But it was different. Just like, you know what, no matter what we're going through, me and her, is still, once again, this unconditional love to where I'm gonna be there no matter what. Well, y'all, I can honestly say I'm not happy about this meal this morning. This was so good the last time, this croissant. But anyway, hold on. What's happening now? So, wiping my mouth, see something you said, but anyway, that was just one of those things where I was like, wow, like, you always, I don't care how old your children get. I know for me, you just always want them in a bubble. Like, you want to protect them from everything. And that's was like, that was my most helpless moment that I experienced. But it also was like that whole understanding of no matter what, I'm gonna be there. The whole thing of like unconditional love, one, for my daughter. That was my firstborn. So for me to have sat there through this whole ordeal, right? To witness the birth of my first grandchild, and sit there and watch this precious baby, honey, I was like, oh wow, like, it was a different kind of love, but I still wasn't on, I'm a grandparent, you know what I'm saying? I still wasn't like that. So, 6 years to date, I still love that little boy to the end of time. And Imani too. Reach my, oh wow, I'm just getting up, moving around. Melissa is outside already. Good morning, DG. Man, having a C-section is scary, and the recovery is kind of harder than a regular, right. And it's so crazy. I'll never forget one of those days that I came home and I was by myself. Was I by myself that day? Yep. I was by myself that day. And Imani is passed out cold. Like, I don't know if anybody understand diabetics, but she was out cold. Let me tell y'all, baby crying. Baby crying. She's out cold. And on the floor, it's like, I don't know how she got to this spot. I don't know if she was trying to get, I don't know. But it wasn't close to the bed, but it was like when you walk into the entrance of the room. And she's there, and she's cold, right? She's cold, but she's sweaty. And I was like, oh my gosh. And the only thing I kept thinking about is I can't drag her because I knew she had these staples. You get what I'm saying? So that was scary. So, mind you, what I end up doing, I called my friend. He came over. And he helped me because what I ended up having to do was still like drag her around. But the baby's crying. The baby was breastfed, okay? So this is where the story gets even crazier. So, well, all my stuff gone. Let me get this little piece of bacon out of here. But anyway, with these diabetes and her and these babies, I was like, don't do this again. But she did it again. Hold on, let me get mine. But what I ended up having to do, I did have to drag her. And I was so worried. And this like dead weight. Y'all see she's pretty small. But still, that dead weight, honey, that weigh a lot. So she still hadn't came all the way to, right? So my friend I'm holding the baby, like doing all of this to get the baby to latch and all this so we can get this baby to stop all this hollering and screaming. She still ain't alive because, you know, you have to be trying to put stuff in her mouth. And So it's so funny because he's feeding her, trying to feed her juice because I am able to, I know how to, like, okay, let me prick the finger, do the meter to see. But let me tell y'all the story about that. 90% of the time, I never knew where the meter was at. I always knew where the glucagon and all that, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not experienced enough. Although I don't care how many trainings. When you are a parent of a juvenile diabetic, you have to go to classes every year. So I don't care how many times they teach you what you're supposed to do with the glucagon and all of this, and I'm not doing it. Hold on. Ravishing and mommy of three, yes, it is. I had one in '96. So I was so done of the medicine. I didn't see my son till I woke up. Woke up, my mother had him till I was right. Yeah, but that's why I was like, I wasn't gonna take my eyes off that baby. I ain't gonna lie. I did not. Why is it that sandwich so crunchy? On those part of my mouth is hurting from eating that sandwich too. I'm like, it's a croissant. I'm talking about my mouth hurts. Hold on, y'all. Good morning, Nina. Alicia Brown. Hey, good morning. So when I had my C-section and when I was in recovery, they just put him on me. And he was so heavy, almost, oh, wow. Almost 9 pounds. And I asked his dad, can he take him? Because I was so sleepy and he was so, oh. Yeah, they had to get him prepared, prepped and all that. You have to wean those babies off of that insulin. Hey, Butler. Hey, boo. My mom was a diabetic, and many days I would call her and wouldn't get an answer. I knew then to call the ambulance on my way to Nina. Let me tell y'all about an instance. I'm gonna tell y'all. Once again, scared and worried, don't want her living by herself. But she actually was living by herself one time. We had taught King how to call from the tablet. He knew how to call. He knew what to look for with his mom. Poor baby, he done called the ambulance for his mama so many times. But one time, it actually happened when I tell you, I thank God that she was in her own yard, but she actually had crashed into a tree. But she's going home. I guess she said she don't even remember. She said she don't remember leaving the store. I never forget, she was at the auto parts store. And I remember calling her because it's like this whole mother's intuition. I just kept calling her. I just kept calling her. And how about trying to figure out who found her? She's sitting in the car out. She was holding a baby. So she thinks that she drove all the way from the parts store with that baby in her, feeding that baby in her arms. Yeah, but she was in her yard though, but her van, she had a van at that time, had done hit the tree. She's sitting there and she said, she could hear the phone. It was funny because I remember one time she answered her phone and I didn't hear anything. And then that's when everybody's like going berserk. And I'm like, somebody get there. And then her boyfriend at that time, this wasn't King, this was the other baby, where she actually was out like bad. But she was like, she don't remember ever leaving the store or nothing like that. I'm like, wow. That's why sometimes when she act crazy, I just kind of I just chalk it up to the fact that I'm like, she done got a whole bunch of brain cells fried and it ain't from drugs. Daphne, you said you're not getting any notifications. A lot of people been saying that. Adrian getting ready to sue Google, so maybe they finna change it. I'm kind of glad I didn't push him out because he was my first baby and almost 9 pounds. No, ma'am. I thought your first baby was supposed to be small. Alicia, honey. Yeah, you didn't want the You didn't want to try to push that one out, boo boo. I gotta try to figure out what the name of the. Hold on, I need to find the Wi-Fi code. What up, though? I don't know what the deal is with the notification situation because I even scheduled this one. Wow, let me show Google too. Okay. Loving London. Hey, I had a C-section and I was so exhausted, but I told them to leave my baby in my room while I recover. I didn't care about no damn rest. Yeah, he had to be put in an incubator though. So he was in the NICU. Was he in there the whole time? Child, you know what's crazy? How you be forgetting stuff like that? Um, Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hi, Orlando. Good morning, Ruth. Wow, that's interesting. And I'm about to be gone, be off of here. Child. Y'all, I'm so warm in here. I'm so warm and I cannot take this shit off. I got on a sports bra though. Bell Coolidge, girl, I'm in my new home. You want to see my view of the mountains? That's what we were saying earlier. I was sitting over there because the scenery was nice. But I'm at a coffee shop. Thank you for coming through. What's the plans for a Big Guy B Day? Okay, Alicia. Let me go back to emotional time. So, let me tell y'all what I'm dealing with. Okay, so y'all know I'm going to a show tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm getting ready to be outside. Okay, but it's not about me. But anyway, but when I bought my ticket, I knew, because when I bought the ticket Monday, I knew that it was King's birthday. But I also knew that I wasn't going to put too much on myself to drive all the way home. And because everybody's so indecisive, I'm a control person. I'm a control freak, just FYI, just in case y'all didn't know that, but I've said it many times. But I am controlling when it comes to certain things. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to deal with the tensions between my mom and my daughter. And this person doing this, and then this person doing this. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to deal with it. And then I would have taken over, and then everybody would have been mad at me. So I was like, you know what? My best thing to do is stay out the way and just mediate. That's what I do all the time anyway with them. I just mediate between the two of them. So, oh no. Almost dead. This is my little motion one, but it's not charged. But anyway, so I think, well, when I talked to Imani last night, okay, so remember I had to get off the phone abruptly because like my phone, she kept calling in, she didn't call the other phone. And I know that kind of weirded her out, and I didn't want to call that number. But anyway, long story short, we talked last night. about what was going to be done. So she's going to the school to do something, but I just really hope that she honestly did call the school because I do know that there are a lot of limitations. So she's doing something at the school, and they're supposed to be going to the Perry Fair this weekend. So they're doing the school party today at school, and then um, I think it's Saturday. They're going to the Perry Fair. Yeah. Is that your rich friend? Yes, Bell College. Girl, how you know? You know them. hmm But really, we getting ready to get married. This finna be all my house, girl. I got a piano in here and everything. Hold on. See, it's a piano in here. We got a piano. Look. Child. Mm-hmm. Oh, I totally get it with the incubation situation. That is a bond y'all would have. It's Nam and King. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, I can't remember. But before they put that baby in that incubator, and that lady said, you can sit right here. Because she was like, well, we don't usually let. And I was like, but ain't no other babies in here. In the little area where he had to be before they put him in the little incubator thing, something about the temperature. So that's all I remember. All I know though is I sat there and I just looked. I looked at that baby. I just kept looking at the baby. I was so tired. I was so sleepy. And then even when he was in the incubator, I was able to go and I think is that when I got the little band in that room? But I remember I saw him before she saw him. But you know what? She was like, I don't care about getting no rest. I'm getting to my baby. Y'all get me in this wheelchair and get me to my baby. This one. Okay, hey, y'all so funny. Then your mom get you piano lessons. It's only right you have a piano. Yeah, but I can't make it. Oh, did I finish telling that story? My fingers too short. My fingers were too short. But a lot of people said that. Hold on. That. A lot of people say that a lot of people with short fingers still play piano. But I was really interested in it. There's a piece of croissant in my sweater. I feel a little breeze. Hallelujah. But it was really bad. It was really bad. Speak English, Rodrigo. Your rich friend has an exit sign and everything. We just be want people to know where they supposed to go when it's time. When we say don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you, so they'll know exactly where they go, because it be lit up. Damn. But I tell you that Adrian a whole lot more experience than me, because she didn't get no exercise, but she did get that fire alarm. Here comes some people getting ready to make me upgrade. I know wife and mom talking about not the exit sign. Hold on, y'all. This is the rich friends display room. Right, y'all so silly. Yeah, but Adrian would never have put that exit sign in there. Wait a minute, y'all. I was looking at some of the comments, right, that was left um, on that video from last night. Raise the Bless had made a comment and had the timestamp of when I made the phone call to Cindy last night. Child, I went to the timestamp because I didn't know. I don't like to rewatch my stuff unless I'm going to pull something for a short. But either way, I still don't like rewatching my own videos. But anyway, this morning I laid in that bed and I was crying. I was laughing so hard, like I didn't even know that I did it. I know I did it, but it was so funny. So I went right to the mark where it was in the comments. Man, I laughed my behind off. You know what? I turned it off, and the first thing I said, I was laying in the bed. I hollered. I said, "Girl, you ain't got no damn sense." I wish we had places like this. Well, we do, but it's all the way downtown. Well, yeah. So that's what this is it too. This place is downtown, in the downtown area, but this ain't Atlanta though.
Turmeric. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Alicia, hold on. Did I miss? Them press on nails be looking so pretty when I be seeing them. I was like, people not gonna need them. Hold on.
He kind of does that every time, not to that extent, because usually,
Child, hold on. I'm gonna put on my press on nails tonight too. My other ones. That phone call was hilarious. Wife and mommy. It was like, okay, I laughed after the fact because I had felt myself getting ready to start giggling, so that's why I had just was like, call me back. I told her to call me back. And then what was even crazy, remember the phone actually ring for real, like probably like 2-3 minutes later. But anyway, I was like, it was just funny watching it back.
Yeah. He just goes anywhere. They don't go far.
no, they don't. He pretty much stays right. He has kind of a little routine.
I hollered about that phone call. It was crazy. Girl, I don't rewatch that one. Now the hello Barbara, this Shirley phone call, honey. Don't talk, get me to laughing loud. But you know what? I've been sitting over here in this ducked off in this corner, right? And kind of worried about. That's why I keep leaning up, so I'm not rocking like old girl, you know. But I was like, let me try to be quiet, you know, cause I'm the only one of us in here. Well, them is in here. Done came over here, and it's like I don't care how many people in here. I'm finna talk loud. But you know, if I start talking as loud as them, ma'am, ma'am.
Having his treats and visiting, then it's about time for me to get up. Because I get up.
The fact that you thought to do it spur of the moment had to. You know what's funny though, wife and mommy?
But anyhow, and I get
In real life, I act like that. Like I don't be doing that stuff for the camera. And that's why it just kind of threw me off, like, because sometimes I don't cut up like my normal cut up self. And it was just funny because I would do something like that. So it's like me, my dad, and my brothers, especially my brother right up under me, the one in Cali. Man, we cut up real bad. That's the person. Do y'all hear how loud they are? They ain't even over here. I mean, let me just stop talking so they want to be in the video. But anyway, but that's how we are in real life. Like, I'm talking about we can be watching a movie, right? And come up with our own little scenario and start acting like we acting it out. And we like straight freestyling it. So daddy might say something, my brother might say something. You know, daddy don't do it now. But my brother start and he'll be like acting like he that person. Why the movie happening? And then it's just like we just kind of go back and forth like we in the movie. Child, I don't know. We just always been different. I think that come from we didn't have cable a lot when we was growing up. So we had to entertain ourselves. And plus, my mama, and we wouldn't, well, I didn't get to go outside and play a whole bunch like the boys did. Because when I want to go outside and do stuff, my mom is like, go read a book. DG, they are. Not disturbed. I said distributed. Did she say, I know you ever a girl? That's right. That's right. I did say that.
Oh no, on your Oh boy.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on.
That other bread they have, like, that's still good, it's awful. No, it's awful. It's awful. It's awful. I don't know even how they call it fast food, it's because it's awful.
That's how I am. My daddy got all us like that. We can think of a comeback joke so fast. We'll make a skit on the spot and people be thinking we were for right, wife and mom. It's like that's all we had. And that's why sometimes, you know, hold on, I went straight. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, about halfway. Well, you will never get to it, because our house is before that. But you'll be going through a friend. Yeah, you'll remember that, but yeah.
Hold on.
So basically what we do, and be careful on these details, because everyone thinks you
Your email's going off and I keep looking at my screen. I'm everywhere. Yes.
don't do it. Bad comes
Go cuss them out and tell them to be quiet. I remember when A did that, I was hollering. Y'all crazy.
to the point where there's a vice pass or 75 taken.
Yeah, it's my teens going off
It'll take you
right now. But anyway, so back to my brothers then. What I was saying,
down 75.
I think, like so that's why when I do my commentary and like I be clowning and people take it the wrong way. And it's like, oh, I don't mean no harm. It's just that, and you know, I have to understand. I have learned to understand that everybody won't get you, you know, and it's like, oh, I'm not like degrading or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, but I'm kikiing, you know, because it's like even coming up and I told y'all. It was these dudes who wanted to sit here. He didn't stand on in this chair right here. So he just came and sat, getting ready to sit right there in that chair, and then he started laughing. His friend said, maybe not. But anywho, but it's like, because like it'll be something like coming up like my brother picked at me with my big legs. Yeah, I was a little self-conscious about that because he used to pick at me. But we always had jokes for each other. And it was just like, kiki, you know, like who can come up with the best gag, you know? I'm in Oregon. There are spots like that everywhere. Rashonda, I want to find another one. Girl, I'm on a mission. I am really on a mission. And I'm so glad that this is in a, getting here. It was raining, but you know, at least it's not like heavy, it's not heavy traffic like downtown Atlanta. So I'm going to try to find me some more spots. But, yeah. Can I get a few more thumbs? As a matter of fact, hold on. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna show y'all. Wait, how do I get this out? So let's go to the prayer wall. We're gonna say a prayer for King today, okay? So I don't know. Some of y'all might not. Oh, it's some of us in here, and it's a man. Let me put my hoodie on so they don't see what my head look like. So look, they go up there ordering. But anyway, this is the prayer wall I'm talking about. So we're getting ready to do a prayer. To do a prayer for King. So the Bible is open to Psalm. It's in Psalms. So I'm just gonna pick one. Okay, so it says Mark. Oh, never mind. He was with a woman. I thought it was a man. Oh my God. Oh my God. So anyway. All right, so I'm gonna read it to you. This is Psalms 38. Is this Psalms 30? No, Psalms 37, verse 37 through 38. Mark the blameless man and observe the upright, for the future of that man is peace. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The future of the wicked shall be cut off. Isn't that so fitting? And it's a blameless man. Oh. So ever come in here, y'all see my prayer. Okay, so then you put it on the wall. So it says that you continue to bless King, lead him in the way he should go. Lord, we thank you. That's what it says. Oh, I can take this off now. Somebody. And we're gonna put it on the wall. Where do I want to put it? I'm gonna put it here. I wonder if the one from the other day is in here. There it is. I don't know if the one we had. Okay, so let's find one to pray. Cause there it is. Look, there it is. That's the one when we did today with Imani when I prayed for the subshines. So let's find somebody to pray for. Please pray that God heals all the children with cancer. They don't deserve it. Why does God let Satan win? Oh my goodness. So y'all do with that as you may. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all see the rules and instructions. I think these people want to come over here. So if you need prayer, and then this is what you do if you want to pray for someone. So we just did that. Okay. And here it is. So anyhow. My son turns 5 on Sunday, and he's so excited. Oh, I bet he is. And let me tell y'all, I was up early, bright and early this morning. Back over here with the loud people. But so I said, Mama. So anyway, hold on.
we probably won't be stopping.
Anyway, they bother me. I mean, my son turns 5. Okay, boom.
You gotta
Well,
stop
good
by.
morning, Cole. Seahawk.
Yeah.
In the showers. Yeah.
So you want to leave by probably 10?
Well, so we got to stop and get gas,
Yeah.
and I went a lot for kind of traffic.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
I'm the boss, so
So if you have enough gas to make it to Bucky's gas is cheapest around that area. So they don't advertise. We advertise their gas only when you get to the pump, but it's a gas station. But it's not. I mean, you know.
yeah.
It's someplace to see.
It's someplace to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's someplace to see.
Y'all,
So
I'm probably
once
gonna have
you
to get off of here because this lady working my nerve.
Okay, so I don't know if you should probably go the same way. You're gonna have to go the same way coming back to Atlanta as we're gonna go to the farm in order to get to Bucky's.
And
Okay.
in order to avoid that awful,
Y'all, I'm getting ready to go, okay? Until next time, my good people. Wait, you should have went to the library. Oh, no, I wanted to come here I wanted to come to the coffee shop. I'm going home. I don't need peace and quiet to work. Background noise helps me.
So yeah, do that. Unless you get to see the more of the countryside and stuff, I think it's a nice drive. Other than in order to get to
and
Bucky's,
there's never any traffic.
never the road brand new.
I mean, on the freeway, but on the road that you have to get on the freeway.
Order number 4, your order is now ready for pickup. Order number 4, your order is now ready for pickup.
You'll see signs as we're driving there. You'll see signs for it. All right, we should go.
Okay.
Does anybody have to go to the bathroom? Yeah. 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 Because we're not stopping. Yeah. We have to stop in certain spots. You just have to send me a text. Or if I see Ken do this,